You started watching YouTube. You saw these people posting like my first video. I got my 1,000 views. I'm now monetized. Or you saw these videos of people that was like, oh, I had no idea that this video was going to make all of these views and I got all these subscribers. And all I did was just post about me going to the store. And you say, okay, it's something I want to do. I've been thinking about it. I am X amount of age old, and let's not do it. Let's go ahead and do it. You go ahead and you do it. You post a video and you get no views. Or you post a second video and a third video and you may get 5 views. Then you turn around and you post like your 5th, 6th, 20th video and you're not getting the views that you expected from what you saw in other people's videos. So now you just want to give up. I was exactly where you were. I was there a couple weeks ago. In fact, look at my video right here of where I was a couple weeks ago. And let me be honest with you. It is a part of the process and I still have the same feelings. So I decided to do a video to myself and I'll share it with those who choose to listen to me. I don't have a large amount of subscribers, but I do have a large amount of views. And what I mean by that is that people are watching, they just might not be subscribing. So that measurement did not tell me how successful that I am. If you're having that same issue or you think that you might just want to stop, this is the video for you. So just keep on watching. So a few weeks ago, I had this great notion that I just wanted to make it to 100 subscribers. And I was putting in the work, I thought, and I was saying I was doing all these different things. And I was making sure that I showed exactly what I was doing and how I was doing it. Now, let me say this. I am over 50 years old. Not much, just a tinge, just a little bit. Over 50 years old, and so technology is not my friend. I don't have patience for it, and editing just seemed to be my nemesis. So I decided to keep it as simple as possible. I stopped doing the extra trying and just start doing the simple and what worked for me. I also was very focused on, I wanted to get out what I was talking about and maybe not so much of showing my personality. Well, my personality may not be out there over the top screaming, super dramatic. But that doesn't mean that I am less than, the next person. This is who I am. This is how I talk. This is how I get things across in my everyday life with my kids, with my husband, with my family. This is basically who I am. And so it was hard for me to get on here and just be like, hey, Dad, because that's not who I am. And every day I have those days, just like anybody else, that I'm tired or I am in the middle of something or my mind is racing on something else, but I still want to get my video out. And so I thought about the fact that maybe I don't fit into this bubble of people who are really interested. And then I looked at the fact that people will actually see my video, but not watch until the end. And there are some analytics that comes along with it. When you look at your analytics of YouTube, you're saying, hey, wait a minute, these people are coming, they're not subscribing, they're not staying to the end, they're not getting it. And in the gist of it, you just haven't found that right audience yet. I am actually there with you. What I found recently was that with YouTube, they do push out your video. They push it out based on who's watching it, how long they're watching it, who you're reaching, the things that they're interested in, the age group that you're appealing to. They are pushing this video out. So I started looking back at some of my videos, and I did have a few videos that had like 0 watches. And I just took that to heart. It just ripped me apart like, wait, I've done all of this work and I have 0 views. No one's watching it. There's so much that goes into YouTube that people don't think about with your thumbnails, your titles, your tags, your descriptions, all of those different things that people don't think about. And so I just say to you that when you look at your analytics and you look at how they're pushing it out, don't judge your video by the first few days. because that's exactly what I was doing. I would do a video, I would wait 24 hours, I would go look at the analytics, and I was like, okay, I had 10 views. Well, I had one subscriber, new subscriber, who I am going to praise until God knows when, and she knows who she is, but she also emailed me. And everything that she said in that email was so encouraging that I can't get it out of my mind. It's just something that's like, you need to keep going. What you're doing matters. And if it doesn't matter to everyone, it matters to me. And at the end of the day, I thought about it. It's true. You are supposed to be appealing to each and every subscriber. You don't have to say that because 10 people didn't like your video that you should not post it. One person likes your video, you keep it moving. But when I thought about what she said and I looked into what she was saying about how she looked at my videos and her success and how things about what was going on with her journey kind of lined up with where I wanted to be. Maybe not where I am on my journey, but where I want it to be. I thought about, let me look at some of my old videos and let me see, not the ones that had 0 views, but let me look at the other ones that maybe had 10 views and just got me so depressed. And as I looked at those videos, I saw that those ones that had 10 views now had 50 views and they had 60 views. And I'm like, when did that happen? Well, though I looked even deeper into those videos and I looked at the trend of those videos, and they start out really low on that first day, and that's all I was looking at. But then once they started going up, people were literally watching the video every single day. So if it's not 5 people, it will be 1 person. And that 1 person matters. That 1 person that's ticking on there, they actually matter. So you have to look into or start thinking about the fact that if you're appealing to 1, then you're appealing to many. Also, when I looked at these videos, like you have to find your niche and things like that, I started watching a couple more videos just like you did. And all of them were saying the same thing, that they all, even the most successful YouTubers or content creators, all of them want to give up at one point, but they chose to move forward. And they all said that they started it with things that they may have liked, but then it evolved into other things that their audience liked. There is a niche that's out there for you. It might not be exactly what you're thinking. There may be something in your audience that appeals to them, and it just takes you and it moves you into something else. I started my channel, because my husband and I are both Airbnb hosts, and I was going through so much with Airbnb, with my guests and just the business and the ups and downs. And I wanted to share that because I felt like there were people out there that were probably going through the same thing. I am in an Airbnb group. I am all kind of things with them. And I was like, that's what I wanted to share with. And in the middle of that, we both started our health journey. And so I started posting my health journey. Well, I wasn't getting much traction on the Airbnb host side, even though that's still something that I still feel like is important. But when it came to my health journey, people actually started watching. Whether it was 1 or 2 people, like they started watching. So now my expectations became, wait a minute, I'm getting people to watch, but they're not watching to the end. So what am I doing? What am I doing differently? I can tell you and I can encourage you that you will grow through this process. I am going to grow through this process. I am changing every day. I am doing better with talking to the camera. Before, I'm not an introvert 100%, but I have introvert tendencies. I have times where I just don't want to be bothered, or I can be in a room full of people and I don't say a word because I'm more of an observer. But then people who I really, really know, I am super outgoing. I can, talk, I can joke, I can be sarcastic, I can be petty, I can do all those things, but it has to be with people that I actually know. And so for me, it was more like, how am I going to get that across? Because I'm not comfortable with talking to people in a group, a lot of people. Well, I'm talking to me. And so that is something that I encourage. If you just practice it and just talk and have fun with the subject that you're talking about, don't talk about science and nuclear energy if you have no idea what that is, just because it's trending and you want to talk about it. Your audience will pick up on the fact that you have no idea what you're talking about. It will be uninteresting and they will move on. But also, don't get discouraged with the fact that people are not doing what you expect them to do. I know that if I have this in me right now to do this and to say, hey, get in front of this camera, go ahead and tell them what happened today or where you are. I know at some point there will be someone that will then share my videos or watch it to the end. At some point it would happen. But at the end of the day, I think about it. This is not my full-time job. Just like you or anyone else, I do have a full-time job. I am a full-time wife. I have a full-time 8-hour job. I am a mother. I am a grandmother. I am a daughter. I am a sister. I'm an aunt. I'm a niece. I'm a cousin. And all of these things come along with the fact that I'm still a friend to many. And so I think about the fact this is not my end all be all. I can stop at any time and, there will be one person like, hey, where are you? I get it. But in the meantime, do what you want to do and move forward. Practice. Sit down. Do not worry about the background. Do not worry about if you have a camera, if you have a phone, if you just want to borrow someone else's phone. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about microphones. You just get in the front of the camera and you talk and send it to me. Send it to me. I want to hear the success stories. I want people to show me maybe, hey, what did you do that helped you to get to that point? I can tell you the major thing is consistency. And even though I signed up for YouTube a year ago, I was not consistent a year ago. In fact, I've probably been more consistent in the last month than I was before. I've probably been doing a lot more now than I was before. I am horrible at vlogging, but I want to get better. So as long as I find there's challenges, I'm going to keep it going. The one big secret that I've been hearing about and seeing with people who have been successful, but I find it difficult to have these thought processes and the creativity of it, is shorts. And so I can say that to you who's watching, create shorts. For me, my shorts are probably kindergarten or 5th grade. I'm just going to say, I am taking a picture, I'm posting it, I hit something, it goes out. I don't know what. I have no idea what I'm doing, but yet I'm getting 1,000 views. It's the weirdest thing ever. I want to be a lot more creative. I want to do a lot more with it. I don't know what I'm doing, but at least I'm doing it. I can say that to you. If you can still try it, if you're not so comfortable with doing the videos, maybe do one video a week and then just post the shorts throughout the week and post them every other day. I'm on a challenge to myself right now to post something every day. Even if it's a short, I'm going to post something every day. And lastly, my last piece of advice, because of the fact that I am super busy and most people, especially Americans, are super busy and we're trying to make it and just take care of home. What I can tell you to do is to batch record. I am awful with that because our family is super busy and I'm kind of getting it in. But to do that and then do special editing and post this in here and post that in there, that wasn't working for me. And so moving forward, that's the other challenge that I have for myself, is to pick a day, whatever day, and record for the week. And that way you don't have the stress of every day trying to get something in or thinking about what am I going to record. You literally can go ahead and record what you have to do all in one day. You just sit down, you say, hey, I have this list of things that I want to post, and you do your 4 videos or your 5 videos or your 2 shorts and your 1 video, and you get it out the way. And once you post that and you get that done all week long, you can sit down at any point interval and then come up with what you're going to do for the next batch of videos. And you take the pressure off of yourself. If you don't want to look like I talk about, and my Zupbound videos about not getting on the scale every single day. If you don't want to look every day at what the analytics are, let it roll. Just let it roll. And the next time that you record and you edit and you post, then you can look at that. Whatever works for you. I can tell you that there are so many challenges, but at the end of the day, you can work through those challenges and just keep moving forward. I still encourage you to say, hey, let me send this to her. Let me show her what I did. Or guess what? I did this and now I'm doing better. But just like me, don't give up. At least not yet. If I'm doing this, then you do it with me. We're going to do this together at the same time. Every single video is hard. It is a challenge. But I'm going to keep doing it because it's something that I want to do. I've gotten to the point, I bought me a ring light, y'all. Like, I bought a ring light. So I've gotten to the point where my husband's going to be like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you bought these things. I haven't went over and beyond, but at the end of the day, I did do some things that I felt was an investment into me. And I know that at some point I would reach people who actually want to hear what I have to say and support the things that we're doing. So I'm actually posting another short that has nothing to do with what I've been talking about, but it's been on my heart to just say these things. I have no idea why, but I feel like it's YouTube. You can say what you want, how you want, and to who you want. So if they don't like it, that's fine. I may not do another one, or I may. You don't have to watch. Or you can just say, hey, I like that. Can you do another one? It'll be nice if people just did that. Like, hey, do another one of those. You very rarely get that. But if you do get it, go for it. Go for it. Keep it going. Do the things that you need to do. And with that being said, if you still want to hear more from me about this subject or my other videos that are all sitting there and just pending, and look at my growth on my videos because I have grown, then let me know and subscribe to my channel. But for now, that is it. Have a good one.